Well, here we go. They've started releasing water out of Lake Oroville from the spillway, probably about 20,000 cubic feet per second. I hear they're going to ramp it up to 50,000 within a day or two. And that's about what's coming into the lake, 55,000. And that represents over a 24-hour period at 50,000, 100,000 acre feet into the lake. Right now, the lake has 800,000 acre feet of storage in it left. And I know they're trying to plan to have the space for further storms and such, so it's always a balance. But I always am concerned that when we get down to April 1 and beyond, when we really don't have a whole lot of rainfall, are they going to have a lake in the position to fill it all the way to the top, along with the other lakes that are dropping water right now? Lake Shasta's dropping water. Trinity Lake is going down. Folsom Lake, which is a shallow lake, they got a bigger problem with flood control there, but it's still going down too. So there are 4 major lakes that hold a lot in Northern California. A lot of acre feet of water are all heading downward. And we went 0 for January on rain, except for the last day. And so my constant deal is that they like to let the water out and really seem to be overcautious in my view. So, some people say, oh, you're wrong, I don't know. But it's a deal where we keep running short of water and the lakes don't get full because of an overabundance of caution, I believe. And they're using 50-year-old manuals that the Army Corps has been fooling around for several years, supposedly updating to have better, more dynamic use of weather forecasts to make these decisions. And so they're dragging their feet on that. It's really frustrating. We see what's going on in the state with water supply, and this is what we get. So we're going to keep pushing on this. As well, the governor's come out lately, wants to, help with water supply, it looks like. As of yesterday, the Delta pumps that the state operates are still operating at a tiny percentage of what they're capable of, somewhere around 20% instead of 100%, because of an operating permit that is going to boil down to some kind of a fish deal in the Delta. When you've got all this excess water running in the Delta, how could there be a problem with taking water out of the Delta through 100% usage of those pumps that the federal has and the state has? The federal pumps, last I looked, are running about 75%. I don't have today's numbers. So that's where President Trump is trying to boost things up. But there's really not an excuse to not to run both sets of those pumps at 100%. Fill up San Luis Reservoir with 2 million acre feet of water. It's only about 2/3 full right now. And the rest of the system, groundwater recharge, it could be being done in the San Joaquin Valley and the other reservoirs farther south. It doesn't hurt us to send the water down when we have it in excess, but when we're not taking advantage of this opportunity with this excess water coming out of that spillway right now and pumping it to places it could be used right now, instead, when those folks in the south are running out of water, they're going to be looking for us to take the water we have. And that's where my concern is, because it's, we can share, and we can certainly share this excess water and take advantage of it and put it in storage. But we're not doing that right now because of an operating permit or something going on in the Delta that says, well, we might affect the fish. And it's just tiresome. So I want to see Governor Newsom, if he's actually going to step up with all the talk lately about helping with water in California. Is he going to turn those pumps on 100%? That's what we really need, to take advantage of the water we do have and put it somewhere useful in the timeline we can, like right now, instead of dumping it out and having it go nowhere. So, I'm frustrated, and I'm sure you all are too, especially when we don't have our lakes full. Farmers see their water cut off. We have to import food, et cetera, et cetera. Thanks a lot.